Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the STs that may be watching this video report. This video is done from the perspective of Sir Sam Phoenix at the Red Branch Knights on the subject and specification of one Sir Trond and his subsequent disappearance. This is dated rough, roughly let me think. Shortly after the events wherein Timmy Turner and Sam Phoenix went back to Tron's castle to confront the entity known as Krampus for the aforementioned vanishing of Sir Tron. In this report, or excuse me, I will be doing this in character as of now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the Red Branch Knights, I read you this report dated herewith to give an accounting of the case involving Sir Trond. A most extraordinary series of events, to be sure. First, allow me to give you a bit of background, upon which Sam will give an accounting, which will then is essentially explaining the events as he understands them, where Tron and Timmy were in essence attacking Dreams of Christmas in order to draw out the individual known as Krampus, who is the more, shall we say, stern side of Santa Claus. Allegedly, there were many warnings which went unheeded, resulting in Tron allegedly having broken ancient laws far older than the Ashit, and subsequently, through his choices, electing to draw the ire of Krampus rather than trying to seek the light or seek the meaning behind the darkness of this time of year. Failing to learn his lesson, he proceeded to attempt to do battle with Krampus, in which he was subsequently um, subdued in accordance with these ancient laws. During my interview with a what I can only describe as an ambassador to Krampus, um, I was able to glean a further understanding of the situation from their perspective, and I was able to negotiate the return of Tron's Sir Tron's um, um, wrist um, wrist crossbow. Um, at which I would like your input as to whether I should try and seek out a member of his family specifically, or if this should be given to his liege lord, to be done with as they see fit. Um, it is my belief that the individual um, who spoke for Master Krampus was in fact telling the truth. I detected no deception from him. When questioned as to where one might find these aforementioned laws, um, I was then directed to looking to the lures. Um, I would therefore advise that any further aggression be ceased, especially considering we may very well be dealing with something um, more than um, more than your average changeling. Um, with regards to Sir Tron's state and its condition, um, the freehold is in a form of stasis and may in fact be slowly fading, though the denizens of the castle are presently, and I use their words, quote, undergoing a trial by fire, in essence. Um, they are to be tested along with their master, I believe. Um, this is a phenomenal tragedy, one that I wish that I had been made aware of before my foray, as I might have been able to stop him from taking the course of actions he chose. Naturally, being a loyal member of the order, if my brothers and sisters deem that more should be done, I of course will be ready and willing to do so. However, to sum up, it would appear that Krampus is what you might call an arbiter of the season. Um, Arbiter slash enforcer. From what I gather, if you do anything that is anathema or truly heinous, especially towards the essence of Christmas, he is the one that allegedly calls those to account. I do not wish to be cliche in this, but the phrase "be good for goodness sake" has never been more poignant, and we should do our best to embrace the protection of the holiday spirit in all of its forms, especially within the dreaming, as all things are creative and all things are precious to someone. As always, I remain your brother in fellowship, Sir Sam Phoenix, at the Order of the Red Branch. If you could please contact me regarding the issues of the request by Parliament to investigate the Night of Iron Knives and where we might begin. It would be good to get that finished. Also, speaking as a brother, there is something from my last Parliament that I wish to bring forward as a suggestion to the order, as per the recommendation of our regent, the Lady Morwen. I will keep this report as brief as possible. However, if you could please get in contact with me as soon as you can. I'm sure there are a great many cases that I may be of service in, and also I could really use your help as well. Thank you. That last bit, of course, was a post scriptum.